What's going on, guys? It's Joe from Next Level Auto Detail, and today we're going to be detailing the silver Porsche. It's in pretty decent condition. It does have moderate swirl marks. We are going to be performing a one-step polish, and we are going to apply a coat of high-def paint sealant from the Keys 37. So before we get started, we are going to wash the wheels and tires. We are going to wash the outside of the car. We're going to decontaminate the paint, and then we're going to bring it in and start our polishing process. So let's get started. Before we get started, I'm going to apply some extreme foam formula to our wheel bucket. We have all of our wheel and tire utensils. Okay, let's start cleaning the wheels and tires. Okay, we're gonna be cleaning the tires first. We're using tire and rubber rejuvenator. Gonna let that dwell. Our tire brush. And agitate and lift all that dirt. We're gonna be spraying our foaming wheel cleaner gel. This is non-acidic, pH balanced. It does turn green. So we don't have to worry about this damaging any wheels. You can see how it's turning green, especially in the inner barrel. So we're gonna let that sit and dwell. I'm gonna rinse nasty in there. You could see it turning brown in there. In there. Oh yeah, it's really starting to bleed in there. Take our Speedmaster. Oh yeah, look at that, came right off. So the foaming wheel cleaner gel lifted, agitated all that dirt up for us, so we could spend less time cleaning wheels and more time polishing paint. I'm gonna take one of our wheel brushes. These are really nice wheels. Look at the top barrel. I'm gonna take my Speedmaster. Just get up there one more time. And we're good to go. We're ready to rinse. Now you don't have to worry about tire and rubber rejuvenator drying on the tire. It's not going to damage anything. It's not going to harm any tires. So you can let it sit. So I'm just going to do a once over really fast. Tire's not turning brown, so that means once we put some tire dressing, it's going to bond and make our job look better. Okay, I'm going to clean the rest of the wheels and tires, and once we start the washing process on the outside, I'll bring you guys back in. The washing process, I'm now going to coat the wheels in Hydro Blue from the Keys 37. So this is gonna apply a hydrophobic coating to protect the wheels. So you could see how the water's flat, especially in the barrels. So we're gonna wet the wheel first. Apply a few sprays. Now we're gonna rinse it off. And now you can instantly see how hydrophobic the wheels are. Look at that. So we just protected these wheels. They're gonna stay cleaner, longer, and they're gonna be easier to clean the next time around. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of the wheels done and then we're gonna start the wash. Extreme foam formula. This has no wax or anything like that in it, so it's not gonna interfere with our polishing process. So we're gonna add a few ounces in both the rinsing and wash bucket. I'm gonna mix up the solution. So when we hit it with the hose, we activate a ton of suds. You could already see it started to suds up. Okay, we're ready to start washing. Let's start foaming it. Sometimes this car doesn't really have wax on it, or I would add a little bit of high intensity all-purpose cleaner. But I did see some holograms that I didn't see when I first inspected the car. It's silver paint, so you always get surprises. So I did see about 2 holograms on the hood. So I don't know what to expect with this car, hard or soft paint. I know it's gonna come out really, really nice. I'm looking forward to starting the polishing process. We're going to be using our McKee's 37 turbo car dryer. This inside and started polishing all the water that are in these emblems and crevices. Once I got near it, all this water was going to seep out, and there's dirt in those cracks and crevices, or dirt underneath the emblems that we're not able to get in our wash media. So when that water comes out, there's dirt that's encapsulated in the water, and now that's going in your polish on your pad, and you could be installing scratches and swirls when you're trying to take them out. So that's why using something like this is very important before you start polishing, to make sure you get all the water out. Rather, if you're coating, sealing, polishing, it's very important. Get done with drying the rest of the car. I'm going to get all the rest of this side, all the cracks and crevices, and then we're going to pull her in. We're going to decontaminate the paint, and then we're finally going to start the polishing process. So see you in a bit. process. I'm going to be using a clay block. That way we could do it in a time efficient manner. That way we don't have to keep kneading the clay, so we can get this done. I'm using N914 at clay lube ratio, and this is a high lubricity formula. This isn't going to leave any wax or polymer protection behind. So which you don't want, especially when you're going to start polishing or coating or applying a sealant. So you just want a blank contaminant, so it's going to lift all that up, so I'm not grinding it in. So every now and then I clean out the block. I do hear some contaminants that we are removing. It's not horrible though, however they are there. Interested to see what pad is going to work best on this paint. I don't know what to expect. Hard, soft. This is a newer model, Porsche. I'm not expecting it to be super hard or super soft. I could be wrong. We are gonna find out. We're gonna be using McKee's 37 Fast Polish. I've been using that a lot for one steps on the Hyundai Genesis that we did. We did a one step and we achieved about 75-80% correction, all while being time efficient. So Fast Polish has really good cut and finishing ability. So I know that's what we're going to be using. However, I don't know what pad we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the 914 to help lubricate, because that clay block lifted all those surface contaminants up and encapsulated all in the foam. So I want to wipe that away from the paint. So I want to apply clean new product, so I'm not grinding that back in. Yeah, the towel is gliding much smoother across the paint. So I would have liked to have done this outside, however, we just beat the sun, and this really doesn't take all that much time, so it's much cooler out here, and we don't have to worry about watermarks and water spots. The rest of the car decontaminated, so once I'm done, we're gonna tape and mask all the parts that we need to protect, especially the convertible top. So once we get it masked up, I'm gonna bring you guys back in and we're gonna start our test spots to pick the best polishing pad for the job. So see you soon. Okay, I've done a few test spots, and it's normally I would bring the camera in to show the defects. I will put a clip in now to show the slight holograms. You could see the holograms right there. The holograms are gone. Okay, I did some testing and looks like we're going to be using the blue HDO cutting pad. I've been using this combo a lot for my one steps, and I got to give a lot of credit to this pad. It keeps on impressing me and surprising me, and gives great cutting ability, especially with fast polish, and great finishing ability as well. So this is the pad we're going to be going with. We're going to be using fast polish. So let's get started. is kind of drowning out the paint. So this 130 lumen light seems to be doing the trick. And it looks fantastic. Time to apply the high def paint sealant. Don't want to put this dry pad on our freshly polished paint. So we're gonna give a spritz of the polishing pad conditioner. We're gonna shake up our sealant. And you'll notice how thick high def paint sealant is. Very, very thick. Actually, that's way too much. A little goes a long way. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the rest of the car, and then we're gonna come back, wait for it to set up, and we're gonna buff it off. Back, we let the high def paint sealant cure overnight. The customer is going to be arriving shortly, so let's start the removal process. Okay. Wipes off very, very easy. I love how slick it leaves the paint. So this sat overnight. And actually, the longer you let it sit, the easier it is to remove. Which is, even if you just wait the minimum 15 minutes, it's still very, very easy to remove. Your towel just glides across the paint. Okay, I'm gonna remove the high def paint sealant off the entire vehicle, and then once it's all buffed off, we're gonna come in for the after shots. Okay, we are finally done. Remove the high def paint sealant. Really, really nice. I'm really satisfied with how it came out. The customer's going to be thrilled. Glowing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.